Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. We are going to work on Tortoise Tuesday, and we're going to make some keychains this week. But first, I have some super exciting news. Super exciting. Now, you guys know I am a loyal fan of Craftor. Since the day I started using them, they're it. The only time I use anything different is if it's a product that they don't have, such as Resin and polyurethane, or a super fast cure. So, last night around 10:30, 11 o'clock, an email hit me. Now, I've been telling you this year, Craftor is going to roll out 20 new products. Guess what? Their first one is rolling out next week, and it is the INTORESIN. Yes, I am so excited. I've already put in my order to get one. I'm probably going to order another one. According to my Amazon, and I have Amazon Prime, it will be here on the 26th. You guys, this is going to be incredible. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I cannot wait to try out Craftor's latest product, their INTORESIN. I told you I had no clue what was coming out. I honestly did not. I got an email last night saying that they, next week, are releasing their INTORESIN. I'm beyond super excited. Beyond. I can't wait. All right, so enough of that. Calm down. We're going to make some keychains for Tortoise Tuesday, but first we got a couple of things we need to unmold here before we get into that. So, over the weekend, I was doing some coloring using the, because I was having a hard time coloring the Perfect Plaster. Okay, that's the bag that's on Amazon. They have Perfect Plaster, Perfect Cast. Last night, I was actually preparing to order the Perfect Cast when that email came. Needless to say, it went into my, no, I'm not ordering you. Because instead, I'm ordering the Craftor one. So this was just leftover EcoPore, the Perfect Plaster that we had. This little turtle. He wasn't filled all the way up. I just wanted to see what his color would look like. If you remember, when I was mixing the Perfect Plaster and the deep pour, Craftor deep pour resin, I could not get it to color properly because this Perfect Plaster is like an oatmeal color, and when you combine that with the resin, it got super dark, like a dark concrete color. So that was when I decided to go on to Amazon and find the concrete pigments, which this is what I did, and this is the color that we're about to pull out of here and see. So this was just a little tiny bit of that green with just the plaster, the Perfect Plaster by itself. Now this one and the alligator, these are the ones that I added the deep pour to see if we could color this, and it stayed green. So if you are going to use the Perfect Plaster and a deep pour resin, you're going to need to get the cement colorant, because otherwise the ones before, if you go back in my videos, the ones before, I couldn't color. I tried red, I tried pink, I tried everything. Nothing would color it. But the cement colorants obviously work, because I have a green turtle. And here's the alligator. He He also stayed green. Now, the reason that he's got these two colors in here, that was because this wasn't all the way filled. The alligator mold wasn't all the way filled. And I had some just plaster mixed up with green. And I dropped it in there to bring the mold up to level, up to the top. So that is where that regular plaster that wasn't mixed with the deep pour, that's what that is. It sank to the bottom and gave us those, that other color. But other than that, yes, the cement colorant, and like I said, I bought this brand, Good Take. It had good reviews, and you got a lot. This is a 4-ounce bottle. This is a big bottle. It'll last you a long time because I really didn't use that much colorant in that. But that's definitely the way to go. So, now that we've got those out of the way, and in case you missed it, this is the pot that I did, the marble pot. I do love the way this feels. It feels like satin sheets. Now, the top is all nasty because I was pouring when it was, I need to sand that down. I was pouring when it was getting really, really thick. But, on to today. I got little shards of plaster all over. On to today, we're going to make some turtle pendants, keychains. I have this mask out because I want to try something with it. So if I have extra, I am going to pour. I only made up, sorry. My lupus is starting to kick my butt because it is time for my infusion. And so it's starting to attack my vocal cords. I can feel it because I get real, it's not like a sore throat. It's just I can tell that they're inflamed. And I started having trouble with my pleurisy last night. So, yeah. The pleurisy is where the lining around your lungs gets inflamed. And so it feels like somebody is stabbing you in the lung with a knife. It's hard to breathe. But happened a couple times yesterday, but hopefully I can get in. I thought I had an appointment for Thursday, but I forgot that's the day that the granddaughters graduate. So I was texting with her and putting it off because I forgot that was the day. I thought they graduated on Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. So 80 milliliters of Bond Craftor 1-to-1. I only mixed up a small amount because we're doing small things this week. So I'm gonna pour it off into a couple of cups. Actually, we'll just need 1 cup right now. We are gonna try, I just hauled these new alcohol inks from Amazon, and so I pulled out some colors. I have a gold, I have a silver, I have the white, I have blue, green, and red gold. I figured we'd try out some of these colors and see what they look like. So I'm gonna have to open all these. Yeah. Open. Hold on. I forgot to turn on my air purifier. There we go. Come on. Christmas. There we go. All right. I am going to do the same way that all these molds have been stained. You can see these are getting really white. I need to replace my molds. That's how many turtles I have made. Let's do the silver. Let's see what the silver looks like. I should have opened these ahead of time, shouldn't I? I was too excited about buying Craftor. Alright, let's see what kind. Can always add more color. I hope these don't leak as bad as the other ones, because otherwise I'll be blue. Okay. Just gonna set these up here. Let them hang out for a minute. Let's do this green. There we go. That has sediment at the bottom. The others didn't. This one does. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That squirted right out the side. Well, okay. That's a bit of a disaster. Well, okay. There we go. Clean that up. Okay, can we try that again without... Let's see. Overflow, overflow. I tried the red gold. Oh, Laura, open it. That would be helpful. Yep, I'm going to be green and blue. Probably gold and silver. Some red. There we go. These make cute little pendants. Yep, 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 yep. There we are. Now, we're gonna do this one and we're gonna do some silver, some green, some blue. What? Okay. Green. Blue. And now the silver. All right, I'm gonna try their white. Should knock over everything. Yep. Okay. Now, you guys probably can't see these up here, can you? I'll bring them back down. I'm going to drop some of the white. Holy crap! Wow, I'm having a time with these alcohol inks. I think that one has enough white in it. Are you kidding me? Okay, this one has blue and green in it, so I'm going to do some blue. And some green. This one has silver and blue. This one has silver and blue. Now, this one had green in it. And this one down here had the red gold in it. Which, okay. I'm going to move these back up towards the top here. Okay. Just want to make sure they're all filled up. Okay, we still have those two are clean. We're gonna fill up some of these turtles. Let's clean. Okay. There we go. Let's see, can we get, what should we do? And I'm going to take some white. Hopefully not squirt it out all over the place. It's like it had a little clog in it or something. Okay, there's that one. I do want to pour this little mask, so I'm going to do some blue in it, and then we'll see how much we have left after that. You know what? It's okay, Clyde. It's okay. Clyde boy's back here crying. Alright, let's see if we have enough for one more. Yep. We can fill it up. Okay. Let's try some of this red gold again. Let's put some regular gold in it. Okay guys, I'm gonna clean up, turn on the heat mat, and we will come back in a little bit. A couple seconds for you, a couple hours for me. But in case I didn't, I don't think I said this. Why would we pour a eco resin with a deep pour? Well, simple. This combination is definitely gives you, if any of you have done craft shows or stuff, that you probably had somebody at some point say, oh, that's just plastic, it's so light. Which, yeah, it kind of is. But when you just do your plaster or your eco resin, it can be fragile, you know, especially when you're doing craft shows, because people are going to pick it up, kids are going to come by, something's going to get dropped, it's going to get chipped when you're transporting it, whatever the case is. This is like the best of both worlds. It gives you the heft of your eco resin, but it gives you the durability even stronger than a regular, even stronger than resin or eco pour by itself. This one is still a little soft. He's not totally pure. I can bend him at this point. But when you have a piece that not only gives you the heft, but also the durability, so it's not going to break, that's kind of the best of both worlds. Now, Andy was the first one that did this from Custom Carving and Epoxy UK. He was the first one that any of us saw do this. So I'll put that out there, because who knows, there could have been somebody else, but that's who we saw, most of us saw do this. He did it with deep pour, thinking, oh, it's kind of the consistency of water, you know, I wonder if this will work. Well, it worked. Then we had Mary from Resin Me Up. She tried it with just regular 1-to-1. It worked. Then we had Marva from Marvelous Artsy. She tried it with the Promise 1 hour, and it worked. Now, it will not cure at the rate of an eco resin. So, you know, most eco resins you can demold within 30 minutes to an hour. No, this will go at the rate of what you mix it with. So this was deep pour that I did, and I had it on the heat mat for 4 hours, and then it sat overnight last night, and this is what you get. This is the, you know, it's cured. It's still a little soft, but it's not gonna break. And Andy has dropped his piece several times on the floor. It's never chipped or broken. So this is kind of a way, especially now, I can really see this being used for like delicate pieces, like your flowers with all the petals. You mix those two together and you wouldn't have to worry about your petals breaking or anything. So it's just another alternative to give you a stronger product, give you the weight of the eco resin, but the durability, and even more durability than the resin or the eco resin combined. So there you go. Here's my gator. He's pretty damn cute. And I will see you guys when it's time to demold this. Don't forget to check out Bond Craftor. It's on Amazon as we speak, but the ship date is, from what I saw, set out to the 26th. That's when mine is going to be here. And I'm probably going to go order another one because, yeah, just because. I don't want it to sell out. And it's way more affordable than the other eco resins. It's even cheaper. Well, I'll have to look at how much you get, but it could be even cheaper than this Perfect Plaster, which is the reason that I started trying it with the Perfect Plaster, was because it was a cheaper alternative to Resincrete, Magic Pour, or what's the other one? Resincrete, Magic Pour, or Mix-to-Mold. So, don't forget. Also, do not forget, not only can you go pick up your Bond Craftor Eco Resin, order it from their website, bondcraftor.com. I have a code in my description box for 20% off. Use my code. Go buy some Eco. Go buy some of their other resins. They're fantastic. It's the only brand I will use unless, like I said, it's something they don't have. But now my Eco resin is also going to be on Craftor because I can't imagine them putting out anything bad, because everything that I've had from them is top notch. Talk to you guys on the demold. Bye. Welcome back. It's demold and keychain time. Maybe some pendants. Let's see. All right. Here is this turtle. He's basically one color except for on the back. Yes. That was the green. Should have had white in it. I keep losing my white. This is the red gold. And all the whites on the back. My white is not working for me. So there's that. Then we'll get these little ones out of here. That is the blue and silver. Silver came through. This is also a blue and silver. Not as much silver came through. Here are the little guys. That is a green and gold. Also green and gold. This is that red gold. And so is this one. Kind of like that red gold. It's kind of pretty. Okay. Now we've got the INTORESIN turtle. I need a new mold. That had green, blue, and silver in it. You can see green, blue, and silver on the back. Oops. But it's mainly green and silver on top. There might be a little bit of blue over in this area. Okay. And then I just did this little mask because I might try him out on something. Yeah. A little piece of over. There it is. That's the mask. So now I am not going to trim these up yet because I still need to cure. They're soft, but I will show you how I do this. Now for keychains, which is what I do with this one, I'm just gonna drill through this part over here. Hopefully it's not too soft, but I can't get through it. There we go. Okay. Now for these guys, I'm going to drill through the back of the shell. He's soft. There we go. Let's see. There he is. Come back here. And same thing here. And then these, you can either do a flat back bail or a pinch bail. I have pinch bails out, so let's use a pinch bail on him if I can. Come on. There we go. Okay, stay. Okay. Now, these are pinch bails right here. Apparently I haven't opened yet. Do I see tape? Must be right there. Let's see. No, 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 no. Let's see if these will work. I can't hold on to anything, but hey. Okay, where's the hole? That hole was easy to find. I think it's... Let's see. go. There's that. Okay. There we go. There's one little turtle. I just do one of each because this is going to take me too long. So here. You're better off with the pinch bill unless you do your hole really close to the edge, because jump rings are hard to get into this because it's thick. So now if you have a humongous, oh, that's the wrong kind of bale. If you have a humongous jump ring, then by all means. Okay, there's that one, and this one. Come on. There we go. I'm not going to tighten those down too far because it is still soft. So there, and then you just put in your key ring stuff from there. And then this one, we're going to do the same thing. There we go. Now you can make these independent keychains. If we do keychain, we can do one of, let's see. You can do it as simple as that, or you can use a chain. These are all jump rings. The chains are right here. They have little chains. And this is just a key ring kit, or you have this, which you would attach with a jump ring. So let's, like this, we can take one of these, we can put, where's the one? There it is. That on it. There you go. We also have tassels here. This one doesn't have a slider on it. Okay. Oh my Lord. There we go. So, let's see. Find the green. Here's a green. You can just put the tassel right on this jump ring right here. So, tassel. Put the keychain back on. There you go. Do it like that. Here's a blue for these if you want to do keychain like this. You can also put like little charms on it with it. And do that. Same thing, the gold one here. I don't have gold keychains out, but if you want to do a pendant, I have the black nylon ones somewhere, and you just stick it through there. These you could make into keychains. You could do the same thing. Drill out the paw, the foot. There we go. Back up. And this is just a drill from Amazon. What you could do, the same thing with him. You can do, one of these might be big enough. Nope, they're not. See, these that are really thick, you can't, that's like a really large one, and it won't fit in there. Now, they do have stuff like this, which is it's what they call a split ring. Now, if you could get that to work, you might be able to get that through. But otherwise, just use a pinch bail like we did on all the rest of them. But there you go. There are some keychains. And I have little metal charms that you can get. And those, you can put those on with the tassel. But you can make, some people like this style of keychain because then it doesn't, they like their keys on this one. This one's easily removable. You could take it on something else if you like to change out your keychains. But there you go. That's it. Hey guys, don't forget, Craftor, my code 20% off on their website, Craftor.com. They have just launched, well, my understanding is it'll be the 26th, because that's what my Amazon says. The 26th, Craftor is putting out their eco resin. So give it a try. If you want to try any of their other resins, go to Craftor.com, use my code, it's in the description box below, and have fun. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that black bell so you get all the notifications. And I will see you guys in the next one.